well-being are the most sought after and contributing factors to most human beings. How important is feeling your best to you? Learning about yoga and the use of essential oils can help you to be your best and feel your best. When you feel your best, that's when you start succeeding in other areas in your life. Or when you're down, you're down. So I started therapeutic yoga about 4 months ago. I had not been feeling good for about 8 months. No doctors could find out what was wrong with me, and I couldn't get anywhere as far as feeling better. So I started a class for therapeutic yoga, and that is where it is specific positions and poses dedicated to you for the best benefits that you need for your body based off of what you're feeling. And from there, that led into essential oils for me. I started using essential oils on my daughter about 6 months ago, and I've been using them personally for about 4 months. Along with my progress in practicing using this technique, I have done excessive amounts of reading and research on it. So what is yoga, and what is essential oils, and how can you apply that to your life? Yoga is not what people generally think it is. When people think of yoga, they think more just nature path, or that it doesn't fit their lifestyle, or that they have to be a contortionist. Yoga is not meant to hurt. It is not meant to push too far. You don't have to touch your toes or bend all the way over backwards. It's just about a stretch. It's a series of physical poses and movements that waken certain parts of your body and allow your body to start producing things that might have been clogged to certain muscles, or an area that was tight that had an air bubble. Doing certain yoga poses, you will hear a little pop as you move. And it's not like when you pull a muscle pop, it's an air bubble releasing from you, and you can feel that tension release as it happens. It is also a harmonizing of the body, mind, and breath, as the Art of Living articles for yoga would explain it to you. It's about stabilizing your body with your mind and your breath so that you are working in unison and in balance. And it is also about relaxation and focusing and centering on yourself, therefore leading to finding yourself and being comfortable with yourself. Essential oils are oils that are derived out of plants. They can either be derived from the process of mechanical processing, and that's where they are grinding the citrus rinds, or it can be done through diffusion, either by steam or water. Oils are filled with spiritual and emotional uplifting properties, and they can help in many different aspects of your life, as well as with the yoga. You can use them combined or separate. Yoga is something that when you apply it to your life, you can apply yoga for discomfort. You can use it to release headaches, muscle tension, stomach aches, cramping. And when your body's out of alignment, you can use it to put back into alignment. If you do something simple as laying on your back and putting your feet on the wall, it'll alleviate a headache within 15 minutes. Same thing with rubbing lavender oil or peppermint oil on your temples. It is simple, natural, and effective, easy ways to apply this to your life without having to go spend excessive amounts of time at the doctors or trying a bunch of different prescriptions to find what works for you. There's specific poses for each certain thing that's going on with the body, whether it's medical or just emotional, or maybe you just can't focus. There's also yoga applies to immunity. There's specific yoga poses that help you get rid of colds or sicknesses or diseases and cancers. And there's certain yoga poses that help you deal with the symptoms of them. And there is certain ones that help you boost your immune system along with essential oils. One specific one I use is called On Guard, and that one's through doTERRA. If you, on the side of a cold, you rub it on the bottom of your feet, your cold is almost gone instantly, or it shortens the length of the cold by half, and the symptoms, you don't have to endure the amount of sickness that you would usually have to feel. You can use yoga or the oils to help you with balance, whether you're balancing your mind, your emotional state, your spiritual state, or your physical state. When you are off balance, it overflows into the rest of your life. And so once you start harmonizing one balance area, your whole body becomes into one unison function. It helps with focusing. If you have a lack of concentration or you have a lot of anxiety, it brings you back and centers you on yourself and helps the mind focus on what it essentially means. And it doesn't require you having to know that. It just automatically happens in your own focus. It also increases strength. It helps people become more flexible so that they're not pulling muscles as often. And it also helps you with physical balance, as well as being able to balance your whole body's alignment, so that you're not out of alignment and hurting more, or, like I said, pulling more muscles. Now the essential oils are used in the same areas. You can use them together or separate. You can use a oil such as clove or, again, peppermint or wintergreen or spearmint if you have an achy muscle, and you can rub it on those muscles and do a session of yoga that has to do with the same thing to relieve the tension. Or you can use an oil such as joy or happiness as well as doing something to relieve the muscle tension, and then you get both effects of happiness, mental clarity, mental stability, and it just helps balance you as a whole person, finding yourself and being an overall well-being. As you get healthier, when your body gets healthier, it craves healthier. Doing yoga and using oils will lead to many healthier ways of living, and you will be better and feel better.